What is going on, guys? I have some bad news unfortunately today. I was doing some pulls with the S13 and the ECU decided to stop sending the information to the dash, so we got to do some troubleshooting. So the interior's in pieces now because I decided yesterday that I was going to just do it off camera, get it done. It shouldn't be too hard, right? Well, I took everything apart, traced wires and everything, and still couldn't find an issue. Was going through the software on the computer for the ECU and the dash, still couldn't figure out what was going on. So at this point, I'm going to call AEM, company that makes the dash, and see if they can help me out and see what's going on, because honestly I haven't had a lot of luck with ECU Master Tech Support. So I just talked to Hunter at AEM. So you can see right there we have the same settings that we had originally when it was working. Now we have the CAN bus error, and on the dash you can see that it says CAN 1 disconnected and CAN 2 disconnected. So what I think is potentially going on is it's potentially a wiring issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo the wiring for it. So right now we have everything going to port 2 on the CAN bus for the AEM dash. Hunter at AEM suggested that we should start fresh and go to port 1 and then import the CAN from the ECU and see if that fixes it. And if not, then we're gonna have to get in touch with ECU Master and see what's going on. So guys, I think I may have found the problem. You can see that wire smushed. I think that it got pinched, and I think that the wire might be a little broken. If that is the case, then running new wire should fix it, so that's what I'm gonna do. We got it working. That is such a huge relief, because if that was not working by the end of today, it would set me back, because I still have to move the oil cooler to the center, because we're going to be working on designing the front end to where we can have a skid plate on it, and my goal is to have it done in less than 2 weeks. So we're sort of on crunch time. I gotta move that over real quick, and I just got a part in today that I'm gonna put on, which will be the next video that you'll see. I just got off the phone with Hunter at AEM again. I gave him a call back, let him know that it's working now, but I had one concern. It says CAN 1 okay, and then it's cut off, but it's CAN 2 disconnected. That means the port 1 and port 2, not CAN low and CAN high. CAN 1 is port 1, and I moved it over to port 1, and now it is working. And I guess the file that I chose has everything in Imperial, I think it's what it is, the opposite of metric. It now says PSI, Fahrenheit, and we have the AFR rather than the lambda. I am very happy with that. So during all that testing, my battery actually got pretty low, and it's low enough to where it doesn't want to crank. So we've got it on the battery charger right now. Right now it's at around 10 volts, so I'm gonna attempt to start it and make sure that we are getting the correct readouts on the dash. See, throttle is working. That's good. Yeah, RPM's working. Oh, that is awesome. It's in PSI now. Oh, that's great. So with that, we're only pushing 11 PSI, like a little bit more than 11 PSI, like 11.2 or 3. That number is gonna say, I think 26 or 27 or 28, because it's a map sensor, not a boost gauge. It doesn't zero it out, so if it says 1 PSI, we're still not at atmosphere. Once that gets past 14.7 PSI, then we start getting into boost. Until then, we're still not in boost yet. I'm so glad that we got that working. Working with software is such a nightmare, especially when it comes to like ECUs and digital dashes and things like that, things that I know nothing about. I get stuck very easily and I need some help. But I just want to say thank you to AEM and their tech support, and Hunter especially. He was the one who I worked with to get this figured out. But alright guys, I'm going to end the video here because I have to put that mess back together. I'm going to do that off camera because that is super boring to watch. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you did. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the digital dash and what you guys want to see with the 240, and then hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.